start menu. Yeah. If you
Okay.
if you have installed
So
SQL,
my SQL is supposed to be opened already.
not necessarily, it's a different app, but it comes with SQL app when you download it. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a separate app to import files into your SQL.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you type export, you see it here. SQL Server 2019 import and export data, 64 bits. Have you seen yours?
I don't, no, no.
And that's how did you install your SQL?
I just followed the prompt on that YouTube video that yeah, the YouTube video.
Yeah, everything was installed together, even this import export wizard, the app. It uh,
SQL.
it comes with it. So that's the way I usually import my files.
SQL Server 2019. The one I'm seeing here is Configuration Manager.
No, just type export on your, you see it there.
Or I
Import
should
and
type
export.
export.
Yeah, it's a faster way to search for it.
No, can't find it.
And that's really weird now.
Do you want me
Because
to share my screen?
yeah, sure, let me see. Let me stop sharing mine. You can share yours. Chidima, I
Okay.
hope you have imported your own. I saw a message just now. Let me know if you're successful.
Not yet. I'm still on it. When I do that, I'll let you know.
All right, thank you, Chidima. Please, if anybody has successfully imported, let me know. So I know I don't have, like, I have a few issues to solve.
Uh, okay. This is my SQL already opened. So am I supposed to like do it from here? No, yeah. Can you see my screen? Afiz, can anyone hear me?
So sorry, Favor. I sorry, my mic was muted. I didn't even know. I can hear you. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
sorry. I was
So
saying
this is am I
your search button in your start menu.
okay?
Just type export or import anyone. It should come up. That's the app name. Uh,
Oh, found it. This.
oh yeah. Have you downloaded the file I uploaded on the?
Yes, I have.
That's- next, uh, click the whatever box.
Which of the boxes?
Yeah, the drop down box. Drop down.
Where's the drop down?
Yeah,
This.
yeah, that one. Yeah, come all the way down.
Microsoft Excel.
No, all the way. Wait, sorry, 1 second. Yeah, Microsoft Excel. Sorry, Microsoft Excel. Then you browse the file.
Which of them?
Now go to browse and then you click where you saved it in your downloaded folder.
Mhm.
Yeah, next. Yeah, click next. It's loading. Yeah, drop down and come to the last. What is it saying?
Operation could not be completed.
Did you click next just now?
Mhm.
Okay, go back. Go all the way back. All the way back. Now click next. Drop down all the way down. Click the last one.
This one.
No, is that the last one? Is that are you at the bottom?
Yes.
Click all the way down. Click
This one.
second to last. Sorry, second to last.
This one.
Yep. Then next. It's now you now click Microsoft Excel and import the. Yeah, browser. What's it? Next. Next.
Contains no visible tables or views.
The source database you selected contains no visible tables or views. Let's go back to choose with your source page. Why did you give me issues? Okay, 1 second.
Hello.
Yeah.
Afi, I'm having the same issue.
The same issue she just had just now.
Yes.
Let me just check the video because I either clicked the wrong option. Let me check the video again. Okay, well, let me share my screen and share the video. Then we'll see where we went wrong, okay?
I think maybe this is why, because I'm trying to open the file I just downloaded. It's saying that it's locked for editing by another user.
Well, that's probably why. That's probably why. Can I send it via the WhatsApp and download it from there? How is that?
Wow. Okay.
Is that okay?
I would have to open WhatsApp
Probably,
on the
probably
system.
from this Teams platform. That's why.
Or can you please send it to my mail? I'm asking for too much.
No, it's okay. It's a team that is having security issue. Otherwise,
So it can be really slow.
is anyone having the same issue as me and Favor? Or have you guys done your own? So I know it's just not
Yes, I'm
all.
having the same issue too.
The same issue, Abby. Okay.
Yes.
Don't know why it's locked. That's weird. Okay, Favor, give me a minute. Sorry.
My email address fav66645@gmail.com.
Wait. That's FAVY
Yes, FAVY, yes, 6645.
6645.
Yes, @gmail.com.
Yours is here. Come on, me. What about you? Or yours, rather. So let me have your email as well. Let me send it to you.
Me?
Hi,
Toby.
Sue. I tried downloading it, but it's giving me. I got to a place where it's saying I should select if some things should be primary key or stuff like that. Should I just ignore it and continue, or is there anything I'm to click?
Wait, where are you downloading from? Is it from the Teams app or
No,
the?
I downloaded it first on my system from the Teams. Then I had to save it as a CSV file.
No, save it as an XLS file, as a worksheet. Save it as a worksheet.
Okay. Okay, I
Not
shouldn't save it as CSV. I should save it as a worksheet.
yes, worksheet.
Really, I'm not sure it's there. And like, when you are saving under PDF and stuff like that, is there anything like worksheets?
Yeah, there's worksheet there.
Yeah, it's worksheets. Okay, so let me try it again.
CSV won't work in this procedure, it's worksheet. Favor, can you open the file on your Excel app? Let me see if it opens. Otherwise, it's a different issue.
No, let me try that. So I say,
Okay, let me just email it to you guys because I don't think it's probably through the Teams app.
Chilling. Save it, delete.
Oh, let me have your mail too if you haven't.
I've sent it in the I've sent it in the chat.
Okay, I'll send it. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you. Copy paste. I've sent it now. So you probably let me know if it opens on your system now. Because I bet it's that platform. Okay, someone said to put it on the chat. Okay, I will.
so this is it opening in my Excel.
Sorry, it opens up.
In my Excel, yes.
Okay, then it's on that platform. That's the issue. It's locked from there. Okay, let
So I should
me.
go back.
Can you see my screen right now?
Me?
Yeah, well, everyone actually. Can you see my screen? I'm sharing the video process.
Okay.
So also try importing it now with the new file you have and see if it works. The same procedure.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, go on.
I haven't gotten the whatever in my mail.
Oh, I sent it and Favor got us sent it together.
So,
Maybe you might want to check is this spam or somewhere else. But I sent it together.
Hafiz, I haven't gotten mine too.
I'll check my spam.
You give me your email, Toby.
Yes, I've sent it. I've sent it in the chat.
I've seen it. I've seen it in my
Should I
spam.
send my email or did you send it to the WhatsApp group?
I have seen it in my spam.
It's on the WhatsApp group, yes.
Okay, so let me download from the WhatsApp.
Okay, Toby, let me send it to you as well.
Okay.
The two Tobys, can you send to mine too? Thank you.
Toby, I only have one Toby's email. Okay, I've seen it. Don't worry, I've seen it.
Because what happened is that I did upload it in SQL, but I can't open it. I can't select it. I can't see what's on the inside. So I just
probably the same issue we all have here. Okay, I'll send it to you.
I'm trying to delete that and get the new one.
Let me just forward it to you guys. For the following as well. Copy, paste. And then it's on a WhatsApp group, yes. Adiola. Toby, Gmail.
You can actually put it in the Teams chat. I mean, that's pretty easy. Everybody can download directly from you.
Let me try and see. 1 second.
Just uploading it.
Well, I can't do. I can't drop the message there. Oh yeah, it worked. It worked. Okay. Let me send it to Wells. So what will be copy? Please confirm if it's working now. The importing and whatever.
Hi, Afis. Do I need to rename it before importing it to SQL?
It doesn't matter. You can rename it after. It's not a big deal. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But if you want, yes.
I can. Okay, so I don't need to rename, like change the name of the file, like the format of the file before importing.
When you say the format, you don't have to do anything with the format now. Just the name if you want to rename it. Or what's current now?
It's on Microsoft Excel worksheet now.
Yeah, it should be in the worksheet.
That was how I downloaded it.
Yes.
It was on worksheet.
Import
so
it in
I can import it directly like that.
Yes, please. Yes, not CSV in worksheet. Sorry, Florian, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to use the SQL Server import and export wizard. What's the destination?
Destination should be. Wait, let me see. Have you passed the stage where you have to choose Microsoft? Sorry, it's Excel, whatever. Are you before that?
Yeah, before that, the file which I picked Microsoft Excel.
You guys should watch the video. You know what? Let me just share the video screen. So, 1 second. Can you guys see my screen? No. Let me share my screen with you guys so you can see the process. Where's this one? Favor, I'm coming. Give me 1 second. Can you guys see my screen, please? Let me know.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm playing the procedure for you guys. So because it's not lengthy, but it's a bit complex, so you can just follow. Please confirm if you can see my screen, please, so I'll know. Can you see the video?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. So this is the process, okay? Go on, Jeff. Sorry, I haven't started recording it. Yeah, it's been recorded. It's been recorded. Sorry, it is Femi. It's been recorded. Thank you for coming.
Probably that's her name. And I never checked to confirm that this was my surname until I clicked here on my and was able to insert this into my portfolio.
Sorry, what database did you just pick now?
Database, anyone you have in your, I think you've created data focus batch 1, so click that one. Can you see it? Yeah, so click the one you have. Use data focus 2.
Okay.
I'm lost too.
Where are you lost, please?
Wait, Afiz, I don't understand. Is it that I cannot now import it from this SQL import and export?
You can, but to be honest, I don't know, that part is really a bit.
So now you're advising me to open my SQL itself.
It's much more complex than this one. So this one is a bit easier. That's why I'm showing you guys this one. Are you able to open the SQL import and export wizard?
Yes.
And that's the process we are going through now.
I can open it, but the problem now is it is co-import. It's not importing. So now you said I should scroll to the.
Okay, which stage are you right now?
Microsoft Excel, browse.
That's the first thing he did. Excel, then the next stage is SQL Server Native. I think it's the second.
Still giving me the prompts, the error message rather that this cannot be completed. So
are you sure you're not using the same Excel file?
No, I'm using the other one I downloaded.
Okay, you know what? Let me come to you. Let me finish this video. Let me come to you, okay?
Okay.
Just finish for the rest. Okay. Okay. First year.
Hello, Afiz.
Yes, please.
I am where he was before he came to this page. My own server name is showing local.
Have you been able to connect before now into your SQL?
Yes.
Do you have any server name there?
Let me use the drop down.
Yeah, let me see. Otherwise, then go with local. Because I don't even check them. I just click next. I don't even, when I'm doing my own, I just click next.
Okay. Okay, it's just local that is there.
And that's it. Just click next.
And the default down there, the database down there.
Choose the one you've created, data focus batch 2. Choose that one. It doesn't really matter. It's just where you're putting the table or the data sets.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not concern. I hope we are good at this point, everyone, except for few. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Sorry, could you go 2 steps back?
2 steps back. Okay.
Where it says specify table copy or query.
Let me see. Is it here? No, back. Also, you were here just now, so just
Yes,
click next.
yes.
Next. Just be clicking next. It's
Okay.
actually not from here, so be next, all the way here.
Okay. Then I can see just next.
Yeah, it will be running it until it says done. Then you confirm inside your SQL, check your database where you saved it. If it's there, then it means
where there's a place where it says select source table and views. I can see popcorn and popcorn, whatever. It's not ticked. Do I tick it?
We're here?
Yes.
Yeah, tick it. Just take popcorn.
Yeah, it's the same place for me too. It has two options: popcorn with the dollar sign. There's another popcorn $XLNM or something.
You know what? To be on the safer side, please click both of them. Yes.
Okay.
I think there are two sheets in that table as well. Just click both of them. Thank you.
Then it goes to the run immediately page.
Yeah, just be running next. It's actually done from here.
There's a place where it's asking for password and password type. Yes.
Password care. Let me see. Are you the only one? Is there anyone else that has a password?
Well, it's not highlighted, Sha.
Is the password stopping you from going forward?
No, it's not stopping me. It's not stopping me.
Okay, then try and move forward. Let's see.
Okay, I'm here right now.
Babe.
I talk too much. So when it's finished, it says successful, and then
yours is 5,000. Hello, mine is showing 376 rows transferred.
Yeah, that's it. I cleaned it very well. That's it. It's correct.
Yes.
Okay, try and okay, that's fine. Please, have anybody else got into among with stage? Please let me know. Yeah, that's it. As long as you pass the stage, it means you're in. Let me see. So the first thing it was Excel. Choose the file. Let me just choose a dummy file. I have it already. Let me see. Let me choose Global Superstore. This name of is okay. Open next. Then second to last option here. Let me choose movie portfolio. Then next. Copy to the next. Selected next. Okay, this is a new place. Next. Then finish it. So it seems easy once you have gone through the video. But anyway. Phil, I didn't forget your maybe my own want to share a screen. Let me see. Let's see if we can solve it now or we can postpone it later. But let's share a screen. Let me see where you got stuck. If anybody else is stuck somewhere, let me know. So we check and see if the data is active. You can just open the query and select it.
All right.
And show it.
I've queried mine and it's okay.
Yours is fine. Yeah.
Yeah. But I have to put the dollar hashtag in front of the popcorn before I can.
Okay, I mean it's okay, but to make it.
Please, how do I check the data?
Have you successfully imported yours?
Yes, it's said finish and I close the pop-up.
If you saved it in a data focus batch one, you go to the database like this, then go to the tables. If it's there, you see it there. I saved mine in movie portfolio, so you see it there. It will be there. So Toby, you can even also rename it here. Make it easier for you. Just rename it popcorn. Make it easy for you guys. You can
Yeah,
remove that.
mine is always taking it out.
You can't get it out.
It doesn't want to rename it. It just kicks me out each time I try to rename it. So I
Okay,
just
it's
left it.
fine. It's fine. Just to make it easy for you guys when you're like, because you always have to type it every time. So that's right. But anyway, so if you have
I've found it.
found it, okay, select from it and let's see if it shows.
What should I do? I should double click it.
No.
Okay, select.
This query.
So that's a new query then.
Sorry, yeah, do this query and see to show if table is active. Let me know. Please, everyone else, are you on board? Adeola, Chidima?
Yes, I can access it.
Toby. Okay.
I can't access mine.
Why? What's wrong?
I'm stuck too.
Okay, 1 second. I'll be with you on favor.
When I try selecting from it, it's not bringing it up as an option for me to select.
You mean the table or the
when I'm select star from popcorn normally brings up a pop-up to show.
No, don't worry. It's because it's the first time. That's why. So just type it manually.
But mine has a $sign at the end. Should I still put that?
Exactly. Put the $sign out. Everything should be the other way. It won't show.
Okay. They said invalid object name.
Invalid object name. Check here. Which database is here? If it's master, it won't
go. So I have to click data focus.
Yeah, where you saved it, yeah.
Yeah, it's there and I can see it now.
Toby and Favor. Okay, Favor, share the screen, Favor. Let's see how we can solve it. Favor, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, let's see. Let me see how we can move forward because it's definitely not documents because everybody is working. So okay, let's import it. Toby, if you are stuck, also follow this process, please. Nice. Okay, next. It started with Excel, so click Excel.
This one?
Yeah, Excel, yeah, that one. Then browse and find the file. Just make sure it's not the one because the first one is the.
This is the first one. This is the second one.
You sure? Because I bet you that's the issue. Just confirm. Okay, yeah, go on. No, just click it. Sorry, go back.
Oh, let me be sure that this is it. But this is it.
Okay, if you open it, okay.
This is the popcorn one.
Yeah, close it and continue with the process of importation. Okay, so click it. Yeah, open next.
Next.
Haven't you passed here? Okay, not yet. Oh yeah, drop down and then second to last option.
Here again.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
This one.
Second to last, yeah, that one. Client 11.0. And choose the database you made. Data focus batch 1. Yeah.
I don't understand.
The second drop down. No, third one. Sorry. Third one. Sorry.
This one.
Yeah. Choose your database. Okay, choose.
No, but I have data focus on my SQL. What I want to SQL.
That's weird. Okay, click new. I don't want to go through this process. Click new. Let me see.
Click what new?
No, yeah, new. Because that master, I don't think anything works there.
So I should just name this one.
Yeah, type data focus batch 1. Let's see if it might work. Not entirely sure. Sorry, batch 2. I'm sorry. We're not in batch 2.
Batch 2.
Yeah.
Let me be oh, God.
No, it's okay. Just go on. Okay, let's.
So that's okay.
Okay, yeah.
So next, yeah?
Yeah, next. Yeah, next all the way to the end.
Finally.
Click both. Oh,
Click
so
what?
didn't pass it. Click both. Like, sorry, select or check mark the both option.
How do I mark
No,
it?
go to the box on the right hand side and check mark it. Toby, I hope you're following,
I am.
Next. Are you also, is yours going fine? Favor, click next.
Yes.
Next, all the way down.
Okay.
Yeah, all the way down.
Next. Finish.
Let me see. Yes, finish.
Finally.
Favor, did you get here as well? Sorry, what am I saying? Toby.
Yes, yes.
So how were you stuck before? Anyway, it's like everybody's on board. Adiola, I haven't heard her voice. I think she is successful as well.
So now I have to close this and open the SQL itself, yeah?
Close it, open the SQL, and then confirm if your table is active. So close it.
Open SQL.
Enlarge it. Open a new query sheet.
Oh, new query.
New query sheets. Come to your Object Explorer databases. Yeah, choose that one. Yeah, choose that one. Yeah, the first one.
This one.
Yeah.
This is for the last one I was working
on.
on.
You just created now, Abby?
No, this is not the one I just created.
But still open the database. That one, open it, enlarge it, double click it.
Okay.
Table, let's see.
It's not here.
That's so weird. That's really weird. So where did you now save? Scroll.
Kindly refresh your
Yeah, I did that.
Refresh it again, let's see. Don't worry.
Here, right?
And it's successful and it's showing something else.
It's not here. Why?
You should click on the circle blue whatever to refresh.
This one, yes, I did that.
It should refresh. It should like do some like glitchy whatever.
If it's not responding, click on connect again if your refresh button is not responding. Database engine, connect, then refresh again.
Still not there.
Wait, go to system, let me see.
You should check on that database focus. I think that isn't that where you placed it?
No, she said this is the one she made before, not now.
This is the one of the one I was working on.
Yes, check the tables.
It's not there.
No, it's not there. It's just so weird. Do you want to try it again? Just
yeah, sure.
Try it again. Let me know. Toby, are you successful?
Yes, mine is successful.
Okay.
Now.
So try it. Okay, let me start the class. Try it. Let's see.
So next, here Excel, browse, downloads, this, open, next, right?
Yeah.
And this.
I can't see your screen now, so.
You can't see my screen?
Where am I now? Where are you? Just, you know the process now. Just go the process.
Yes, I'm doing that. Next.
Try and see if they ask for a new database to be created.
No, I saw the first one I created, that data focus batch too.
Okay, then go
I
with it.
just clicked on it. Do you want me to preview it first?
No, don't preview it. It's fine. Just go with it. Just click next rather.
Next. Why is it asking for? I think I need. It's asking for like a password.
No, just click next. I'm not me went through that process. Click next. Somebody
Next,
doesn't impede you.
then finish. It's saying it's successful.
Please,
Oh, yeah.
please,
Confirm
I can't see your screen, no.
Oh,
Me?
Yes, whoever is sharing, I can't see anything.
I'm
okay.
sharing.
No, I'm the one sharing. Okay, well, that's weird. Let me start again.
Yeah, it's up now. Thank you.
No, thank you. Okay, guys, let's just start from somewhere, okay? I hope people has gotten our own now. Okay, so basically, this is a basic query, yeah? Just make sure you're in the right database. So when you execute, it doesn't give you error. Always confirm. This is a basic syntax. Select here basically is another way of saying show me this, show me that. Okay, so whatever is here, rather whatever is after the select, it shows you. So you can even do basic arithmetic yourself. Shows you the answer. Asterisk here basically means all the columns if you don't specify. For example, here we have like, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, it just felt a bit quiet. Okay, thank you. So for example, here we have, I think 8 or 9 columns thereabouts. So if you don't specify, first let me even explain the data set. So this is a movie data set. Basically, movie titles are here, genres, list of actors, production companies, and then the budget and release. Sorry, budget and revenue of the movie. Yeah. And then here you have release dates and then popularity. Basically, film entertainment data sets. You can do a lot with this. You can do a lot with anything once you have like dates, numerical columns, maybe obviously non-numerical. So asterisk shows you all the columns. If you want to specify, you have to specify here. So let's say you want to bring just this tree here for now. You specify it. So let's say just the ID column. The first one, ID column. It's a title. Oops. By the way, this SQL platform is not case sensitive, so you can see right title like this. Doesn't matter. And the reason it might not pop up like this is because it's your first time using this data set, so it might not pop out. Mine have been using it for a while, so it pops out like that. Just take notes. So like I said, it shows you whatever is after this select here. And this from always have to be there. Specify the name of the table you are querying. If it's not there, it won't go to give you error. Yeah, that's actually like a simple basic query. Shows you the table, columns, and that's pretty much it. So star shows you all the column. If you want to, obviously, by default, all the rows show, all the records of rows. You can see the amount of rows are here, 3,152 rows. As good practice, you should try and limit the amount of rows you are. As long as you're not trying to work with all the rows, try and limit every time you are dealing with, or anytime you're querying data sets. So as group practice, always try and limit it. Let's say 100 rows, because when you're working with a community or a group in a company, you can't be storing out the system. So always try and limit it as you're querying. So let's say just the top 100 rows of this. So to show you only that, it's just group practice anyway. In other SQL platform, it's different. Like in BigQuery, as Google SQL platform, instead of select top, it will be selects from popcorn limits 100 instead. As it's different. So it shows the same thing here. Okay. That's select top. What else? Okay, that's the basic query. So select top from. Where is another way of trying to filter? Let me remove this one. Filter down queries. So obviously this shows you everything. If you want to filter it down, say for a specific genre, for example. Oops. Think of this like a filtering machine. A filtering machine. When you are trying to rent or find a place to rent in the UK, and go to Zoopla or all these websites, you have to limit your search. You can't just search for like house anywhere. You limit your search to your location, to whether it's furnished or not, to bedroom type, so on and so forth. The more options you have, the lesser the result you have. So this is pretty much similar to it. Okay. But anyway, so where specifies where you're looking, what you're looking for. So let's look for only action movies here. So this is basically the name of the column, and then maybe action movie. So what this does, it shows you all the action movies here, as you can see. All the action movies, top 100 of action movies in this data set. You can also increase it to top 500 or whatever. And by the way, you can also execute 2 queries at the same time. Okay, let me see. Top 500 and then top 100 comedy movies. Oops, sorry. So to show you, let me bring it up so you can see. So you can see 2 different tables at the same time. Let's say if you're trying to multitask or whatever. So bottom is comedy movies, up is action movies, whatnot. Okay, let's try and do basic aggregation with SQL. Just like in Excel, you can, sum, count, min, max, the same thing you can do in SQL as well. If you have any question anytime, just ask me. If you're confused, ask me. If you're not following, let me know. So basically, if you want to add any numerical values, subtract, whatever. So for add, it's select sum. Let me remove this one first and just bring this one here. If you're trying to, let's say, sum a specific values, let's say, let me sum the revenue for, wait, no. Oops, sorry. Ugh. Let me teach you this one before I even move forward. So obviously, when you're selecting, when you're trying to output the tables, you can order it according to a specific column. So let's say, let me order it by revenue. And then basically shows me, this shows me the highest revenue all the way down to the lowest. And you can tell, what am I doing myself? You can tell from here, revenue. Let me just, easier for you guys to see. So I've ordered it by revenue from the highest revenue all the way down to the lowest. Yeah. Avatar, Titanic, the Avengers, all the way down to the least. Anyway, so let's say we're trying to add, what can we add, Seth? Wrong spelling or what? Let me see, what can I have here? Okay, let me try and add. So select some revenue from popcorn. Let me know how much all the comedy movies in my data set are. Oh no, that'd be so weird. I'll try and add all the movies produced by Marvel Studios. So basically, let me explain what I'm trying to do. For example, if I come here and say, select from popcorn, basically show me all the Marvel movies here, all the movies produced by Marvel Studios, the company. Where just, oops, no, let's copy this one. These are all the movies in this data set produced by Marvel Studios. These are, you know. Okay, so I'm basically trying to add all the revenues and see how much I will get. That's what I'm doing here. Let me rename it because let me show you first. So that's the value. It's very quick. Like in Excel, you have to do a few things before you get here. Very quick. It's just a few syntax you have to add. So if you don't specify a name, it will give it no column name. So to give a temporary name, just let's say Marvel revenue, for example. So that's how to sum. Let's say we want to find the minimum revenue and maximum revenue of the movies produced by Marvel. Similar syntax as well. Let's see, for the minimum is here. Minimum is 370. Let me see the movie as well. Which movie is that?
I have. Please.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I raised my hand. I guess you didn't see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please just
Yeah, it's fine.
mute and talk here.
First thing, all these commands, is there anywhere you can point us, maybe like a resource center to just learn,
sure.
like somewhere
sure.
we can get all these commands and just maybe at our own free time, just be trying doing things with it, because it looks like I've been saying, this SQL is a bit new to me, so I'm trying to know all the things I can do with it. So where I can see the commands and everything. That's the first question. And the second one is when we have a data set like this, will the client or whoever gave it the data set, maybe your manager or something, tell you what they want, so you know the commands you are running or whatnot, or it's just you that will just freestyle, just okay, what do you think they want to know and whatnot? So yeah, those are my questions.
Okay, so for our first question, this is the size. I posted it on the group chat a while ago. So this is it. So it tells you everything you need to know from A to Z. Select where, and basically click it, explains to you what to do and how to do it. I even give you a sample as well.
Oh, that's great.
This is it. And for a second question, yes, you are right. Sometimes the client may give you requirements. They call it business decisions or business questions, rather. Sometimes if you're doing your own project, you make up a business questions, for example, now. So based on that business question, you have to find a type of syntax to use, type of function to use to get to that question. Depends. So obviously, the beginning is for you to learn how to use those functions, how to use those syntax to get your answer. It's like a means to an end. You get. You can also use Excel to do what I'm doing right now, but this one is just faster, quicker, and also if you have data sets that are, let's say, like I have lots of records, like let's say over like 1 million records, for example. Now you need to use SQL to do it. So you start from learning the functions as you're doing now. When you know how to use them very well, then you try and solve issues with it. For example, now let's say a client wants to know the highest film produced between 1980 and 1990. That's the question. You have to solve it. You want to know, which genre was popular before the 2000s. You have to use the tool to solve it. And it's very quick when you're using when you're using SQL to solve it, okay? So you're right, you have to first know the task trying to solve, the business question first. Then from there, based on your knowledge of the tools of SQL, you used to get it.
Okay, thank you, George. Sorry, one last question.
Yeah, sure, go on.
It might seem like maybe I'm jumping the gun, but
go on.
just to know, with
Yeah.
SQL, the things you do on Excel, provide insights, your pivot table and everything, charts and everything. Apart from just writing these lines of query, can you do that here?
No, you can't really do that. SQL is basically code.
Okay. So what insight are you now giving your clients with SQL? Like, are you giving them the lines of code for them to run?
No, SQL is just to make your own job easier. You see, for example, let me show you something quick. So I have a data set filled with different movies. My clients want to see all the films produced by Disney. One second. All these films produced by Disney, producers equals to Disney. Hope I was doing correct. Now, all these are all the movies in my data set produced by Disney. You know it by coming to the producers column and say, okay, by Disney.
Okay.
Let's say you want to see the movies produced by Disney before the 2000s.
Okay.
So let me see. Before the query it. let me see, before the 2000s. So this is Walt Disney movies before 2000s. How will you know? If you come to the release dates, everything here is, sorry, I'm using the wrong symbol, sorry. This is greater than, it should be less than 2000s.
You are still using the same.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, less than 2000s now. So I have 22 records of movies produced by Disney, less than 2000, you can see. 1994, let me also order it so it will be easier to track. Order by release dates. Let me say ascending. No, that's the default self, it's fine. Now you can see from the oldest Disney movies produced, 1937, 1992, all the way to 1999. Let's say you want it now, you want to see what's going on with the revenue. So it's fine for me. You can just come here, copy all, copy with headers, open Excel. They want to do it like a chart with it, for example, now. Open Excel. You can also paste it here, for example, now. Automatically create tables for you. Control T.
Oh, so basically you're still going to run your insight on Excel.
If you want, okay? Because if you're using like a much more larger data, that's when you probably, if you want to also visualize it, that's when you probably have to use a Power BI. Is a business intelligence tool for obviously.
Is that visualization I want to know? So basically, the visualization is not done on SQL. SQL is just
SQL
the part that makes your data cleaning easier.
Yes, and even more. Basically, SQL is more for analyzing. When you're trying to do data sets, analyzation, that's where it comes in. Excel is for cleaning, analyzing, also for visualization. Okay. SQL is for analyzation mostly, also clean sometimes. You can also edit, rename, delete, alter, definitely in SQL. Okay. If you have large data sets in SQL, okay, so that's where it comes in. Okay, so from here, if you have analyzed, you can copy and paste in Excel, visualize it, and come here, come to.
Okay. I'll probably deny this if maybe yes, but to me it seems that Excel is still king.
No, it's still king. Excel has a lot of things to even learn, even until now. It's still king. It's just because sometimes when you start dealing with large amount of data, or maybe you want to make very nice looking graphs or whatever, you probably have to use what's it called, Power BI. Okay, so that's it, and it's easier to use. You know, just point and click and this and that. Easier to use. But obviously, if your records are in the in the 10,000s, 100,000s, you see start lagging, start becoming slow, start dragging. But if it's SQL, no shaking, you can have, because the data set is like, I think 3,000 or so.
Sorry, Afis, can I quickly comment? Sorry.
Yes.
I was listening to you guys.
Yeah, morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I'm not in class fully today. I don't feel my best, so I just thought Afis would be better since you guys enjoyed your practicals. I was hearing something about, so what's the use of SQL? You actually can do I was actually, when I was reading sometime last week, I realized you can actually even do visuals on SQL. I just need to figure out, yeah, you can. I need to actually go back to that video and really watch it again and have a look at it again. But that aside, what you would do on Excel in 1 hour, SQL will get it done for you in most likely 25 minutes. So it's time efficient. And that's why you find companies wanting to move towards SQL, because you're not trying to, somebody will come and say, oh boy, if you're an expert in Excel, you would know what to do. But I can still assure you, if an expert in Excel sits down and an expert in SQL sits down, the expert in SQL will probably finish what they need to do before the person on with Excel would even, go through more than half of what they need to do. That's one. Two, if you also want to push to Power BI, this would come in handy when you start working. And maybe, for example, you're working for a company where you guys do like you have multiple tables, and they just want to see certain metrics from like maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 tables, right? That's where your views come in. And when you create your views, you can easily push your views into Power BI without having to push all the table into Power BI and then doing so much work in Power BI. So the essence of SQL is to make life easy for you, shorten things for you, create, people would say create a shortcut, but I don't like to say that because sometimes it's not really a shortcut, but it's to make life easy for you in terms of viewing, even with knowing if you're pulling the right database or that data from database sometimes, because sometimes you would, especially for those who would go into a company where they use API, so maybe they have other platforms where they put their data and you have to use the API to connect to the data and import the data into your database. SQL would help you quickly query your data to know that okay, this data is not, it's not pulling the right thing, it's not bringing in the right dates, and so on and so forth. So don't, I know people like to say, oh, but Excel is still this, but you will find as any analysis job, aside from them NHS and stuff, even NHS now, I was looking at a um job description 2 days ago, and I could see them asking for SQL, and I was shocked. In my mind, I'm like, oh, you guys are going. And then I looked at the location. It was Oxford, and I'm like, oh yeah, it makes sense because some hospitals or some NHS whatever they're a bit more advanced. So it's because people now understand how time consuming Excel can be. Even Microsoft themselves, that's why they created SQL. If you don't know, SQL is this particular one is a Microsoft product. Excel is a Microsoft product. So they had a reason for creating it. I think the only thing that I don't still think it comes close is Power BI out of all their tools, but I don't still think Power BI can do as much as much it can, but in terms of time efficiency. So if you think of SQL, think of time efficiency. That's why you find most company want you to know how to use it. And is although it's not as is not as, I don't want to use the word good, but it's not as proficient as Python, because what I can do on SQL, some people that are very good with Python will do it in a shorter period of time. So the thing is, the I don't want to say the more you know how to code, but there are different tools for different things, right? um I would usually use Python to do a lot of ETL, a lot of cleaning, a lot of dividing, a lot of sort of telling my database how I want the data to look like, and I will use SQL to query. But can I do that what I can do on Python on SQL? Yes. Very well, yes. So it's a very diverse tool, right? And that's why you find that companies want you to know how to use it. So um just think of when you think of SQL, think of time efficiency. I know somebody will come to you and be like, well, I can do it in Python as well. I did a test with someone who in my company has been using SQL for over 20 years. And we're talking, and I was just like, oh, I do this in Python, I do this. And he was like, why? Like, you can do all of this in SQL in a shorter period of time. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. And I was like, okay, let's put it to a test. And we did. And he finished before me. I love SQL and I use Python, but I was just trying to like, I mean, because I'd been using Python for a certain thing or for certain things at work, just made me feel like, sometimes Python can achieve something faster. We did a test, and he even showed me how fast it ran on SQL, because if you look at the down right hand side where it says 0 rows, there's a timer there that shows you how fast your query runs. So sometimes if your query runs for longer than 2 seconds, or I say 2 minutes, because usually it should be less than a minute, sorry. So if it runs faster, if it's there for more than 2 minutes, there's a problem. So there's a problem either in your query, or it's too large. There's a problem. So you need to fix that. And he showed me, and I was just like, okay, yeah. So think of SQL as, if you become so good with SQL, it's sweet to use. That's one. Two, you can do so much with it that you know um Excel cannot achieve that fast. I'm just being honest. I've used all four tools, and I can tell you categorically, the things I did in Excel took me. I was suffering in Excel, and I just got angry, and I was like, I'll do it in SQL. And in less than a day, I finished. Meanwhile, I'd been on it for 2 weeks on Excel. Does it mean I don't know what I'm doing in Excel? No. It's just Excel sometimes can be very overpowering and just annoying in general. And it just breaks. It breaks too much. It doesn't mean SQL doesn't break. But with SQL, I can fix it. I know with Excel, if I do something on Excel as an analyst and I pass it to another team that doesn't understand, maybe you don't copy and paste from this to that, it will break everything. It happened to me, which was why I moved most of my things to SQL, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do this. I do it on SQL, and then I go back to the teams, and I'm like, see, you can do this on Excel, but you're going to keep breaking it, so I'm just going to do an automated version for you, right? So I just want you guys to have that in mind. But yeah, well done, Afiz, and well done, everybody.
Okay, thank you, Olamide, for that wonderful input. Thank you. Olani, your hand is still up. If you want to ask a question, let me know.
Oh, sorry, I should have brought it down. That's wonderful.
I hope everyone else is here and following. If you have any question, just raise it up. If you have any confusion, if you have any question whatsoever. Okay, let me just finish up with this basic aggregation here. So I've dealt with sum, I've dealt with mean, max as well, the same approach as well. So the maximum revenue from these data sets for Disney movies. Let's see. So that's it. What there's something I was trying to do it. What was it? Wait 1 second. Let me show you the movie title as well. I don't know why it wasn't going. Okay, let me give this a temporary name first. So let me say max revenue. To be confusing when you're looking at it. So max revenue. What about max revenue as well? Descending order. Anyway, you can see with this syntax and query. Basically, I'm trying to show you guys the maximum revenue in this data set for Disney movies. Okay, so this is here. Also, order it any order as well. So basically, these are all the, and more as well, aggregation you can use in SQL. Just the way you have to fit it in. So sum as well, mean, max, also the average as well. You can do average too. Let's say you found the max minimum, you want to find the average revenue, for example. Same procedure as well. That'll be AVG, it's revenue. Let's rename it average revenue. F. Let's say for the whole data set. That's the average revenue for the whole data set, for example. So, I mean, it comes in handy when you're trying to find this type of calculations. In Python, there's this quick formula you just press. It shows you all the quick aggregation, the sum, mean, max, average for all the numerical columns there. So that's one of the advantages Python has. But anyway, okay, let's try and do a few more before the break. Where's my query? 1 second. Okay, let's say, for example, you're trying to filter your data set down to a specific requirement. For example, you're trying to find three sets of movie genres only. Let's say that's what you're interested in. Let's say find for action. I want to find for comedy. I want to find for, what else can you find for this? Drama. Queen. Am I getting underline red mark? Is it my spelling? Is it my expression of non-Boolean? Wait 1 second. It's spelling now. But I still have to specify it even more. Anyway, so I'm trying to find all this type of general the issue. So basically what this query does, it shows you all the film within this criteria. You know, like I explained earlier, when you're trying to search for a location, and you're filtering for a place in London, you know, 1 bedroom, apartment, blah, blah, blah. So eventually what happens is you get, you know, limited results within your specifications. So the same thing here as well. All the movie are either in action, in comedy, in drama. This one here is different because the difference here is the and. This one, what it's trying to show is, obviously, it's not impossible, Seth, obviously. It's trying to show a movie that is action at the same time, comedy at the same time, drama, but obviously all movies are only one criteria. So the way and works is it gives you like two or more requirements together. This one give you either requirements. Okay, show me action movies, or show me comedy movies, or show me all these. Oh, sorry. Show me all these three ones. The way and works, and is like a conjunction, even in English language as well. It's a conjunction. So let's say where general is action, and let me look for a cast here. Okay, let me look for Will Smith. Where general is action and cast one is Will Smith. So what I presume it to show me Will Smith's action movie. So action movie by Will Smith. Independence Day, Suicide Squad, Men in Black, 3 Robots. If you replace this and with or, please take notice, if you replace it and with or, but with the same criteria, it will show you all action movies, it will show you all Will Smith movies, regardless if the Will Smith movie is action, drama, whatever. And to show you all action movies, regardless if it's Will Smith movie or not. So this one tightens the requirements, or tightens and limits the results. This one just, let me see, widens it and shows you both. So and is this one here, or sorry, you can see here all action movies, regardless of the cast, the actor. You can see. Oh, sorry. So it's a really good thing to keep. What I was trying to even demonstrate earlier was this. So instead of this long, let me add one more. Or let's say also show me general romance. All the movies here are within this criteria. So an easier way to do this, maybe a shorter way to do this, is just to use the syntax in. Let me show you guys the way in works. Okay, I want to see all these criteria, but I want to be faster with it. So where general and oops. Action. Also one comedy. Romance. So the same thing, but only faster and shorter and less messy. So basically, show me all the movies in this genre. Okay, so it works in all aspects. Just put the column here and put the results you want. Okay, let's say if this was a location, show me all the cities in this. No, show me all the cities in this location. Let's say this was a cities, for example. Let's say this is country. Show me all the places in this column, all the countries in this column. So let's say you have Nigeria here, Ghana, whatever. That's what you see here in these places. For example, this is just an example. Makes it neater for you guys. Also, the reverse as well can work. The reverse, in, not in, similar. So here to show you, as you can see now, all the movies within this criteria. Not in, show you the opposites. Let's say I want all the movies except this criteria to show you. So you won't see action here, you won't see comedy, you won't see drama, you won't see romance. Let's say this is what you hate. So this is what your client doesn't want. That's how to get it quicker instead of coming here. So we've learned and or not in. Basic aggregation. Please, if you guys have any question, let me know. Let me explain. So, yes, go on, please.
In one of the queries earlier on,
yes, please,
where we talked about minimum and maximum revenue.
Yeah.
Minimum revenue to be specific. Yes, minimum revenue to be specific. There is no column called Marvel revenue.
Yeah, so let me explain to you.
So how were you able to run that query?
Very right. Let me show you. So select minimum revenue, blah, blah, blah. And by the way, if this column is non-numerical, you can't use min. Min only works with numerical. So minimum, number or something, maximum number. You can't have minimum name of whatever. Just to note, because it will go. Anyway, popcorn. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to find the minimum revenue in my data sets. So this is it. As you can see here, if you don't specify, because this is just giving you the answer, but no column name, because I want to make it a bit more presentable to myself, whatever. In case if I have like a long query or whatever, make it a bit easy to understand. So I'll just rename it. AS is called alias, temporary table name. Just give it a table name. Let's say minimum revenue. Oops, minimum. Just to show me that it's minimum revenue. So that's what I did here. So that's what is here. It's just a temporary table.
Okay, wait. So when you're writing the query,
yeah,
you first of all write the query that gives you the maximum revenue. Or you can write the query and put name as immediately.
Before select or after select?
Like after select. Because I tried writing it in full, like select minimum revenue as Marvel revenue.
And it didn't work for you?
Yes.
So how did you do it and it worked? Select name as what?
Select minimum revenue. Select minimum, then minimum revenue in brackets as maximum revenue.
Yeah, this is it now. Select minimum revenue in bracket as maximum revenue. That's what I did here. The alias as. Otherwise, it shows a new column name. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
If you're confused, let me know. Let me know. Let me try and explain subquery. So basically, this is a query. Like I said earlier, this is a query, and you can also have a subquery, basically a query within a query. Let's say trying to be faster. I'll show you the normal way and the abnormal way. But anyway, let's say, for example, I'm trying to one second. I'm trying to find all the movies that are above the average revenue. For example, let me make it easier for you to understand. So I have a film produced by let me show all of this guy's movie. And these are the other movie. I hope so. I hope I have it correct. Yes, I do. So he has about 11 movies in this data set. Very expensive movies. 1.5 billion, 600 million, blah, blah, blah. Let me order it. Order by revenue. Descending order, meaning the highest movie first, the highest revenue movie first. So that's Furious 7, Fast 5, Triple X, Last Witch Hunt, 1.9, sorry, 1.5 billion, 600 million, blah, blah, blah. Now, let me find the average, basically the average of all this revenue. Average movie, basically. So that'll be obviously the same way we do it. So select average, AVG, revenue, temporary table as average revenue. Let me remove this one. I don't do this. Let me also show. Yeah, that's it. So basically, so in all of his movies here, for example, all of his revenue here, he has made this is the average revenue of Vin Diesel's movie, for example. Now I want to find all the movies that are higher than the average revenue. Normally, let me round this up first. By the way, you can round numbers up here. So I'm having 2 zeros after the decimal point. I can round it up, maybe to nothing or to 0, whatever. So you just be round from 1 to 1 decimal place, I think. Round it up, for example. I missed something now. Is it 0? Oops. It's not rounding. 1 second, I have my syntax wrong. Round. I'll deal with this later. I probably have the syntax wrong.
I think I get it with this explanation now. It was a query, it was a subquery.
No, this one is subquery. It is different. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm still on the way there. Just trying to round this figure. But anyway, let me leave it. I'll do it later. Wait. Usually I'll just round it to give you. But anyway, so I'm trying to find all of his movies that are above his average revenue. Let me have this number here first. So now, select. Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to check something. So let me just show only 2 columns. Basically, I'm trying to search for all the films he has made that are above this average revenue. So where the revenue is above this. Copy, paste. Obviously, I'll see specify. If I'm confusing you, just let me know. I will explain it. You'll be a bit confused when the query starts becoming complex. Any issues you have, let me know. Now, there are only 2 movies here that are above the average revenue. This is all his films. Number 1, he made. This is the. Wait, let me make it easier. Remove all these long columns. Try to revenue, for example, now. It is all of Vin Diesel's movie. This is the revenue he made. The highest one was 1.5 billion. Next one was 600 million. So later, I found the average revenue of all his movies. He gave me this. I copied it here, so I won't forget. Yeah. Now I'm looking for. What am I looking for? I'm looking for all the movies that are above the average. This is here. Let's say he doesn't want to make any movie that are less than average next year, whatever. So this is here. Okay. Now this is a long process, as you can see. It took me 3 queries to get here. So with subquery, I can just do that one time. I don't have to find average, copy it here, and now do it here. And just, do it one time. So basically, the same process. Let me select, show me title and then revenue. I only want 2 columns to be shown, so it won't be long. I don't need to see all the columns every time. But anyway, revenue, popcorn. Oops, wrong table. Why is this in red? Okay, so back to normal. Now, here, I say where revenue is greater than average. But how did I find the average? It was this. So I'll just bring this here. Open brackets, paste it inside the bracket. And continue from where I stopped. Oops. Where I stopped. What is the bracket? So by the way, this is a bracket. Basically, this bracket gives you this answer. Because it takes 2 steps, almost 3, you want to just minimize it. And 1 equals to oops. You can see the same answer here and the same thing here. And then you might say this one looks complex than this one. But to get this one, you have to come here, do this one, and I think this one as well. But because basically this is a small query, but when you're doing like advanced whatever, you won't need to do all this one. It's messy, it's not professional, it's slower. But faster one is subquery. Okay, so this is a query within a bigger query. Get this answer. Please, do you guys understand subquery? That's what we're doing with. So if you don't get it, I'll go again. Subquery, you guys understand? Among we, do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Subquery, okay, so that's our subquery. It can be complex, but if you get the concept, if you break it down, you get it. You can use it on several whatever. Okay, let me see. Okay, we have 10 minutes more for break. Let me just basically. So for example, I have lots of producers name here, for example. Where am I? Okay. So I want to find all the distinct names of all the producers. For example, now. I hope this is it. Because I've not forgotten stuff. Let me see. Wait, in Excel, let me open my open Excel, for example. Because it's another way of trying to create a report. So let's say you have duplicate names, you want to just oops, sorry, that was loud. So this is the same file in Excel, for example, now. Let me create space. The unique function in Excel, basically, I want to find all the unique values in this column. can see they are repeated, as normal now. So I'll probably just come here. So it shows me all the unique values from one pictures, whatever. I think there are, how many are there? I have 382 count of producers. So what I just did here in Excel, basically to find unique values of a specific column. You can do it for actors as well, for production countries. Basically, anywhere you have several, you can't do it for title because there's only one title, obviously. That's there. Want to find how many generals are here, you can do unique, same thing as well. So you can do the same thing in SQL. Let's say just trying to find the unique values of all the columns. Sorry, of values in a column. I think it's distinct too. Let me see. There's one. I'm not quite sure. So distinct. I mean, I know I can count it. For example, I can like count. Wait. Yeah, I can count it instead of just. Why is this one having right now? Let me count this thing. Is it the space? Is it the this guy is wild as if. You know what? Let me just Google it because me too. Probably forgotten. Okay, let's see. No, count these things. Where are you? Updates, like, count. Yeah, where is this thing itself? Let me come to count. So let's notice here. So if you're lost, you can always come here. It's too much things to just memorize in your head. Anyway, select distinct, blah, blah, blah. Only return distinct different values. So just select it. I try that now. Let me see. Here we go. Select distinct. Okay, you can go. What are they saying? Just hope I don't have the wrong column name. Let me see. Look my SQL. Found the things I want to find. There's one from customers. On this thing for producers, customers, popcorn, my table. I'll say just the same thing I did now. Oh, where am I? Stupid. I think I put just a little too much brackets. Let me say number of producers. That's it. So if you're trying to find the unique values, this is the basically trying to count how many values in a column. This is it. And as you have seen, if you're stuck or if your syntax isn't working, just come here, look for it, and also take notes. This app is SQL Server because there are several SQL platforms. Basically, several apps where you can perform SQL queries. So this one is called SQL Server. Let me show you what I mean. So if you come here, come to any of the syntax, they will say, okay, this is for SQL Server, this is for MySQL, this is for BigQuery. Okay, for example, now this select top, what I began with, you can see, say, for SQL Server and whatever, this is the syntax to select maybe a number of rows if you want to just show them. For MySQL is limits, like I said earlier, limits. Oracle is fetch first. So whatever, you just have different syntax. It's not for every syntax chart, it's maybe just for a few. All these select from is general. Okay. So you guys, it's 12 o'clock. You guys can break for like 15 minutes. And when we come back, we'll go through maybe one of my project work. I do SQL. So I can run you guys through some process. At least you've learned a few functions now that you can use. So let's break for 15 minutes. You guys are still here, Seth. Are you guys still here? Was I me the whole time?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we can break for 15 minutes and come back. I'll just bring my project work. Let's go through it and see how I was able to use the SQL syntax. Exploratory SQL.
Hello? I can't hear anything. Okay, are we on break?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I noticed
Yes,
that.
we're on break. Kola, what are you on break? You're on break. Guys, welcome back. Let me know if you're here. say something or raise your hand up. Let me know if you're back. Okay, Colorable is here, Mom is here. Guys, if you're just entering, raise your hand up. Okay, Toby is here. Let me know you are here. Just 3 of you so far. I'll wait for a few more people to join in so we can continue. Chidima is here. Lauren is here as well. 4 of you. Let me wait for maybe 3 or even 2 more people to join at least. If you're just joining, please raise up your hand. Let me know you are here or say something. Thank you. Let me share my screen, Seth. Toby, Patrick is here. Thank you. Where is Favor? Where is Tohib? Adiola? Chidima? Chidima, are you here? I think you had a lot before. I'm not sure. I'll start in 2 minutes, regardless of who is here. So we can cover maybe a few more things. At least, you have gotten something from SQL today. Before you go and start practicing on your own and discovering things by yourself. Please confirm you can see my screen. Let me know. Oh, no, I'm not talking to myself or sharing to myself alone, rather. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, before I move on, let me just ask you guys if you understand. I'll start from Toby. So Toby, do you understand? Do you have any questions so far based on what we have covered? Any question, confusion? Toby, Patrick. Question, confusion, SQL.
Dude, I'm all right.
You're good? Okay, fantastic. Favor, if you're here, mail me any question, confusion, anything you don't really get. Before I move on to the next.
No.
You're fine. Okay, fantastic. For Larry, any question, confusion? Anything you don't get? Any question?
A lot of confusions, but I don't think there's any question from it until I have to go back and do my own self study. Because
Okay.
like I pointed out earlier, all the queries you are running, it's not as if they are rocket science.
Yeah.
But it's just about having like a catalog of how to run what. Then
Yes.
I'll sit down and say, okay, what do I want to see? Run it and see if it works. What do I want to see? Run it and see if it works. So basically, the confusion is just because this is my first experience with SQL. So there's no question I want to ask right now. I just have to sit down and work more on it and familiarize myself with it, basically.
That's fine. In fact, what I want to even go through now is a data analysis process where you probably use the tools we've just learned. So you can see it in action once again. So maybe it can be a bit clearer then. So, but who is next? Kola, any confusion, any question? Any question whatsoever? Kola, Adeola, no question, okay. Adeola, any question, confusion? Confucius. Any question? Chidima, any question so far? So far, so good. Tohib, Adenya. Tohib, any question, confusion, anything at all about SQL?
I kind of joined the session very late, like 1 hour 30 minutes after. So I've already decided that I'll just have to focus on the recording after. And maybe after then, if I have any confusion, because I'm not even following at all right now.
That's okay. So, but have you is your SQL on is it on? Is it running? Your SQL app?
Yes, yeah, it works now. I used it for the assignment, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Have you imported the file? It's on the WhatsApp pages here as well. It's the file we were using earlier on. Have you managed to import this?
I've not done that.
Okay, just try and import it at least. Let's see if you can import files on your SQL, okay?
Okay, I'll try that now.
Okay. Tobi, Lauren Tola. Toby, do you understand? Do you any question, confusion?
No, I don't understand.
Get Toby. Where did you get lost? Like, what don't you understand?
I actually think from the beginning, because like it's quite confusing.
Where's my query, Seth? 1 second, sorry. But Toby, you've obviously imported your Excel file. You know how to output the tables. You know how to use select star from table, yeah?
Yes.
You know how to do you know how to find minimum, maximum of a certain column revenue, any numerical column?
No, I do not.
You do not?
Yes.
Were you in class just now?
I was, but it was kind of confusing for me.
That's fine. And also, for those who are just joining, for the reminder, this is the website you come to if you want to revise, if you're confused as to the syntax to use. They are all here. Just go through. In fact, it's even in an orderly fashion for you. Select this thing where and or not. I went through this. Order by, insert into, no values. Everything is here. Gives you the explanation, examples in detailed fashion. Also, it explains. Sorry, let me show it again. It differentiates which type of SQL platform you have to use it on. Where is this thing now? We all lost it. Okay, I think let me. Because that might be confusing. If you're new to SQL, you might be confused and you think it doesn't work when it's just a bit of a. Okay, yeah. Just note that whenever you come, no, wrong. Oh, interesting. Is there? Always look for this. The SQL platform I'm using is SQL Server. It's called SQL Server. Let me where is it? That's what it's called. SQL Server Management Studio 18. There are several types of SQL platforms too. And second, there's another one called MySQL. It's different from this one. The different platform. You can also run SQL on it as well. There's Google BigQuery, I think. That was the one they use in that Google Data Analytics course. Also, an SQL platform. It's online as well. It's completely online. You also run SQL. The syntax are a bit different. Some they are case sensitive, so just to let you know. But the one we're using right now is SQL Server is here. Just so you know. See, that's the interface. It's quite different. It's like all these old Microsoft interface. But anyway. So I want us to just look through different data sets than the one we used earlier. This one is more of a sales data set. So you have the store, the order date, order ID, customer name here, the city and state, country, the category, subcategory of the product purchased, and the product name itself. And the sales of each product is here, quantity of product bought, discount, profits, shipping costs, basically all the information you would need in the normal sales company that are keeping records. Just like Amazon, when you go online, you buy anything, your information is recorded and it's fixed in the data set. So that information is gold for them because eventually that's how they predict your buying habit. When you buy iPhone today, next day they will give you much more adverts about any Apple products because they feel you like Apple products. But yeah, so basically, I just want us to use the syntax we've learned, the tools we've learned to basically solve some business questions. This is a project I did. It's on Medium right now. Where's mine? It's a Medium. I basically got the data set online. Basically, I devised some business questions by myself based on the data sets. So basically, these are just things a company would like to know and probably would inform their business decision, obviously help them to make more profits where needed and whatnot. So I have my business questions here, then the process of how I clean the data sets. As you can see here, the reason why I snapshot and uploaded the screenshot is because sometimes I'm trying to make it as clear as possible to people who don't really know anything about data analysis. So obviously the process is here, screenshots. If I can't explain it in words clearly, I'll screenshot it. If I can, I won't. So all the process, all the cleaning stages are here. Sometimes when you import data sets into SQL, always check and confirm if your data type are accurate, because sometimes the numerical data set have non-numerical data types. Obviously, you can't deal with it. You have to change it. And then as I'm solving the, the business questions, I'm explaining how I did it here in a very simple, basic form. So that's what I wanted to just go through briefly here. So based on these data that I have here, I was trying to solve some business questions I derived for myself. The first one I brought out was basically the total count of unique products sold. So obviously, these are the product name here. And these are the, let me see. I think order ID represents a sale. This is a sale, 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 sale. It can be sale to the same customer, but this one represents a sale, 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 sale. Okay. So I was trying to figure out how what's it called? How many products were sold in the data set? That was a question I derived for myself here. Are you guys hearing me? Are you guys following? Maybe I didn't lose you guys anywhere. Are you guys following so far? Toby, you're not with me. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I'll skip the process here because you guys have probably gotten there yet. I'll just go straight to how I solved some of the questions here. Where did I go, Seth? Okay. So basically, I was trying to find, one second, let me just see if I'm on the right database, so I won't be, what's the name of my table, global super stuff. But this data set is available on, I think, Cargo. By the way, this is what Olamide was talking about. If you follow my, what's it called, mouse, you can see it's still taking time to load. Reason being, this data set has a lot of records, so it takes a while to finish. You can see here, it's still, what's it called, querying is still going. You can see it's still timing, 30 seconds now. I think it would be easier for me to just limit the amount of records I'm bringing out. Let me just say 100. I can see cancel it. You can see it's faster now because I output just 100 records. So if you're working with groups of people, it can make life easier if you just limit your record. But anyway, I'm just trying to see if I'm on the right table. Okay, so the first, what's it called, business question I derived for myself was to count the unique product here. Like I showed you guys just before the break, how to get unique, what's it called, values in a column. I have the same data sets here in Excel, for example. Where is the okay, product name in Excel? As simple as saying, you just type unique product. Let me show you guys in Excel and SQL as well. So here, the formula is unique. You just highlight the entire, I think from the first one. In Excel, it shows you the unique values. So you have to come and check how many are the unique values. Wait, what am I doing? So you have to come here and say count A. Now count everything for me. Let me see how many are here. It's 79 unique values. That's it in Excel. See how long it took. In SQL, obviously I've already typed it here. Let me type it again. So it's select count. The count obviously gives you result in figures. Count distinct values of this column, product name. Just from the to pastor, I don't need that one, just for reference purposes. Pastor. 3788, 3789. Probably have a missing column. Sorry, additional column here. So here is fast, as you can see, is one process. In Excel is maybe 45 seconds more, but who is counting? So if that's actually a really good business question to have when you have data set that have several values or whatever, trying to just find unique values. Okay, even you can do the same for example now. For example, I want to find, because I also have countries here, I want to find how many countries are in these data sets as well. The same procedure. How many countries are we dealing with? In Python, all this one is you get all these simple informations quickly. We have 147 countries here, for example. You can do it for any column that is non-numerical. Okay, so that's how I solved that first business question. That's how many unique products were sold. That's how you can use count, distinct, solve your business questions. So second one was total sales made in each state. In New York, England, I don't remember Istanbul because data sets have different states there. So I was trying to just be very unique with it. Where am I? So this is a business question. These are the queries I used to answer it. Total sales made in each state. New York, for example, now. So wait. This is my data set. This is my sales. This is my country, states. And where's New York? Yeah, New York is somewhere, but obviously my boss wants to know how many sales for New York alone, for example. So that would be select sum. We did with sum earlier today. Total sales. So you add all the sales, then you specify for this for the city. So select sum sales from a table. Always indicate a table, otherwise it will give you error. Now this one alone is just going to add all the sales in the entire data set. It won't take 10 years to answer myself. That's it, all the sales, yeah. Let me round it up. Don't worry, I'm not even. But yeah, that's all the sales in the entire data set. I want to specify for New York, but that's where I'm concerned about. So I'll now limit my search to a specific state, where state equals to New York. Obviously, I'm slow because I'm explaining to you guys. If I'm doing my own, I'll be faster than this to show you how fast you can deal with it in SQL. So that's your answer. Okay, and here I basically round it up because obviously, so this is the answer here, for example. That's it for New York. So I want to round it up. Round 0 decimal place. Bracket first. So you run it off for me. That's the answer. Is any question, confusion, so far so good? Anything you don't get at all, just indicate, just say anything, don't be just following blindly, please. Just quite straightforward. I'm devising business question, I'm answering them with my SQL functions, basically. You can do the same thing. So let's try and do this one here in Excel, for example. Excel is also a data analysis tool as well. You can do the same thing, but just because some people prefer to just type it, get the answer, move on to the next question. So they are doing it in 30 minutes, you're doing it in like 2 hours. But you won't know because you haven't used SQL before. Okay, let's try and do it here. Okay, first of all, I'm trying to find let me remove this part. Oops. Undo. Thank you. Undo. Trying to find the total sales for first of all, let me transform my data into a table. Copy all, Control T, enter. Okay, don't worry. Okay, let me remove this filter first. There's a filter here. Erase. Lay all. Is that it? What was there before? So okay. The dates. Control all, control C. Why now? You know. Okay, I've transformed it into a table. So first of all, filter for only New York. Where's filter self? Home, sort and filter, cost, no, filter. Anyway, so states, show me only New York. Select all. Where is New York? New York, New York. I can type it here. New York is here. I'm only seeing states of New York here. Okay. Then next thing now, see total sales for New York alone. Come to and by the way, if I'm too fast for you guys, just let me know, please. Come to sales here. I'm still finding the sales for New York. I'm not deliberately slow, but that's just the way it is with Excel. SQL, I'm probably done by now. Okay. Unless if anyone know a faster way in Excel. But anyway, I'll just sum, copy everything. Yeah, where's my answer? No answer. Undo. Sum this. Let me say is A1 to A512. Now, the problem is it will even work because I've already filtered it now. Sum A1, 512, sorry, A512, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Something wrong, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Did I go wrong with Excel? I mean, obviously, I can just maybe copy this one here. Copy it, maybe because of the filter. I know all this information is for Excel. It's for New York City. I just now come here. Maybe it's me. I don't know the faster way of doing it, but ugh. Okay, sum everything for me here. What's going on now? Can't I sum anymore? Oh, can you imagine? Data type is wrong. What? Data type is text instead of numerical. That's why it definitely won't work. So let me change maybe currency or whatever. Then try again if that's the issue. Issue to a solution. Better work now. That's the answer, 310,000. But obviously, I had to deal with data type issues. I had to paste it somewhere else because I didn't know how to deal with it. I have to, 5 minutes have gone now. I'm still looking for the sum of New York. But in SQL, I'm done. Just like that. This doesn't take you if you're a fast typer, less than 40 seconds now, even less than that, self. But there you go. Okay. So the same process we are trying to find for different states. England, just specify the state you want to give you the amounts. That's England's own, Adamawa's own. So sales made in these cities. Sales made in these cities. I want to try another thing. Okay, let me see. Select sum of all sales from these data sets. No, wait. I'm trying to find the highest sales in all the states. Basically, the states that have the highest sales in all the states. So that'll be some sales from people, of course. Oh yeah, of course. Order by wait 1 second. Basically, select shows me things. I want to see the sum of sales. I also want to see the state's name. States. Yeah. By states. Let me say this is how can I name this? Yeah, sum of sales. So now this is basically showing you all the sum of sales, all the sales, sorry, of all the states. Now I want to see the highest, I want to see the lowest. Order by obviously sum of sales. A new table created. Oh, sorry. Sales. In order, basically highest amount first. So England has the highest amount of sales in this data set. It's England. Let's say the five states with the highest sales. Let's say it's here. Oops. How to copy it? Look, I can copy it. If you copy it with the headers, I'll come to Excel, paste it here, paste it here. Sum of sales, Control T, my pivot table. Just a column. Pivot table is here. Pivot table. Let me name my table so it's easier for me. Name my table as I changed the colors. Sorry, wrong. Black, white. What's wrong with this color? Okay, that's better anyway. Where was I? Okay, this is it. Existing worksheets. Maybe here. Here. Oh, here? Yeah, that's fine. Pivot table. So that's the pivot table that you can also quickly do a chart. So this is me using SQL and Excel together. I'm using their strengths. Obviously, I don't know how to output a graph in SQL, so I just come here, for example, now. Does it? Let's say your boss wants this one specifically. Just do it here, whatever. So that's that, for example. So that's how quickly you can find a business question as quickly as possible. Are you guys following? Are you guys lost? Are you guys found? Are you guys getting the gist of data analysis process with SQL? Adiola, Tohib, Toby, Favor, are you guys there? Who else didn't call that? Chidima, Flori. Are you guys with me? Let me know.
Yes.
Hope you guys are not lost. Okay, it's not difficult. It's a process. Okay, what was my next business question? Average sales made in the following country: Italy, Iraq, Senegal. The same procedure. Just obviously use your difference, because here we use sum to find the sum of sales for a specific state. Here, according to the business question, what's it called? This run can be a bit confusing, but it's just around it. Nothing difficult here. I'm trying to find the average sales. Average sales for from this table. Average sales for Italy. Where country equals to Italy? Same procedure as what we just did earlier. Just know what to use. Are you finding average? Are you finding some? Are you finding minimum sales? Are you finding maximum sales? And that's what we did earlier. But it's taking a while to come. I don't know why. Probably because data is heavy. I know I didn't run it. That's why it's probably taking a while. That's why I rounded it. You can see so many digits after the decimal point. That's why this round is important, because to make your word neater and less confusing, use round. So let's round it to 0 decimal place. Okay, that was not the reason why I was slow. It's because it's taking time. But anyway, so the same procedure for Iraq, Senegal, Canada. You can specify as much as you want. Just try and be a bit. Try and be. What's the word? Okay. Here, I was trying to find the most orders for country. What kind of question is this? What sort of country? Okay, like where most of the orders are coming from. For example, now which country has the highest orders? Which state has the highest order of goods? Which segment? Which market? Which country? These are very important questions for businesses. Basically, you can tell them, oh, which country is much more profitable for us? Which country should we put much more investment in? So this is a very important question. So obviously, if a company gets orders from like 10 countries and then obviously has information and they analyze it and realize that most of the orders come from China and Nigeria, it would be much more wiser for the company to put most of their resources into those countries. Okay, they can even set up a subsidiary there because obviously they have much more customers, they have much more orders from there. So it's much more wiser. It's a very important question, as you can see. And the query may seem complex, but it's actually easier. So basically, select top one. Basically, it only show me one row, one record. Or top 10, for example. We already deal with count distinct. You guys know what it stands for, what it represents. Shows you distinct values. Oops. Count distinct. Order ID. Order ID represents orders. You order something, you get order ID. That's what it means. So that's how I'm able to find. Let me show you guys. Number of orders. This order ID here, for example, now you buy something from Amazon, we send you an order ID via email. Each product you buy, order ID, order ID, order ID, order ID. Okay. Row ID is just the row of the data. I think. Ship date, shipping date, ship mode, types of ship. If it's quick, express, standard, whatever. Customer ID is for the customer. Okay. Anyway, I was trying to find the country which has the most orders. So select top 10, count distinct. It will only show me unique values of the order ID. Wait 1 second. From global superstore. Later. Why is it giving me one? Oh yeah, distinct, that's why. I'm not done. So I want to see order ID, I want to see country as well. So I'll be able to know the country. I'll explain this group in a second. No, I realize I even explain it for you guys. I have to name it. Let me just S. Basically, I'm trying to find the most orders per country. I think I have too many. Seems like a complex query. That's why it's probably taking time. That was unusual. 40 seconds, 43 seconds. So quite long. If I do top 10. Okay, wait. This is too long. Longer than usual. In Excel, you can do that as well. Same way we did that's reverse stuff. So with Excel, you have to first of all filter. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come here. Let me first of all clear filter. Oh no. Clear all the filters. So how do I actually do that in Excel? I'm trying to find the most orders per country. SQL is taking longer than usual. Found distinct order ID. They even gave me an answer here, where it took me 1 minute 35 seconds. Why? Basically, this one tells you that United States has 509 orders, the highest orders. Well, wait, something wrong somewhere. Okay, so select top one.
What about the spelling of the distance?
No, I haven't even executed this one, Seth. I'm just here to do it. I haven't gotten here. This is the one I executed. This is one I ran just now. The top one count is in order ID as count of orders. Count of orders. So basically, it counted the orders. Showed the country because I selected top one. That's why. If I select top two, it take time. But let me just do it. So the highest, what's it called? Highest order. So order by count of orders. Descending is showing the highest first. So the highest orders in this data set for countries, United States. I select top 5. You see the top 5 countries with the highest orders. Here you can see United States, Australia. Descending order again, highest first. Okay, so maybe they ask for like 5 top countries with the highest orders. You know, the 20 to 80-20 principle in economics, Pareto principle. You put rather, how does it go, Seth? 80% of your profit as a business owner or company, 80% of your profit comes from only a few customers, 20% of it, 20% of the customer. So your mission as a company is to find that small percentage, and put all your resources there. Okay. So in these data sets, out of how many countries, we did a count earlier. I think there were 139 countries in these data sets. 139, thereabouts. When you have so many queries here, whatever, you don't arrange it very well. But anyway, let me just do it here. We have about, let's count these things. I want to count how many countries I need data sets. Country. No, this is wrong. This one. It's supposed to be inside. Country. From this table. Superstar. Correct. This is correct. I'm running two queries together, by the way. So out of 147 countries, you can see just 5 has like really high orders. So if I were the company, if I was the data analyst, my advice would be for them to put all their resources in these 5 companies, if possible, to establish a subsidiary in the United States, because that's where they probably have more orders in. Then maybe focus on Australia, then Mexico, then France, then later focus on the rest, because this is where the money is basically. There's and you can also further analyze which products specifically, which category of products or which subcategory of products is being ordered in the United States. So we also focus on all energy in making that product or producing it. Sorry. So yeah, please, are you guys following? Are you guys confused? Is it getting clearer gradually? We are basically using the same syntax or the same function I taught you guys earlier: count, distance, average, sum, but to answer business questions. Yeah. We haven't gone far at all. We didn't go anywhere. I thought you guys select from, where, how to use the or and. Okay, what's the time? Now this one, it's a business question I devised by myself. I said, what is the most preferred shipping method by customers in Nigeria? Because in this data set, I also have a column that shows the shipping method, express shipping method, first class, second class. When you're trying to apply for visa, you have express, you have normal. So similar thing here. But anyway, so I'm trying to see which shipping mode is more preferred by customers in Nigeria. So similar to this one up here, I select count of ship mode, for example, now. I named it ship mode count, sorry, a temporary table. From global cluster. That's the first step. Basically just count all the ship modes. Specify which country I'm in for. Nigeria. Oh, I didn't always put quotation. You can see it's going down because I'm limiting my criteria of search. Then I group by ship mode. I missed something because I want to see the name of the ship mode in correspondence with the number of ship modes. So, okay, so I want to see two different columns. So where am I? This is one column here, comma. Also show me the ship mode so I can see which ship mode is more or less whatever. So first class is 140. Let me order it by highest to lowest, whatnot. Order by I'll order it by ship mode count, descending order. Order by ship mode count. You can see how I broke it down to get this one. Anyway. So you can see now this is specifically for Nigeria. Specifically, if I remove this now, I have a different figure. This is different. This is just like for the entire data set. But specifically for Nigeria, I want to see the most. What happened? Chef. Ah, crap. Copy something else. I want to see specifically for Nigeria which ship mode is mostly preferred. You can see these are all the ship mode, all the orders. So out of all these orders, 554 orders use standard class, so the normal class. Then a few use first class and same day. That's the answer to the most preferred shipping method by customers in Nigeria. You can tweak it, say, okay, by a specific state in a specific country, here to be where state equals to, let's say Adamawa now, for example, now. Trying to see, which shipping mode do people in Adamawa prefer? Is it first class? Is it this? Is that? Yes. Here, I was trying to answer a business question. Which category was mostly in high demand in South Africa? Because if you come to the data set here, you will see what category stands for. Category, I think it's the category of products that the company has. Oh, sorry, wrong. A category is basically if it's furniture, if it's office supplies, if it's, I think it's just three different categories: furniture, office supplies, and technology. Yeah. I want to know which category is mostly in high demand in South Africa. Let's see which category they prefer most. So the same way as this one as well, how I did the most preferred shipping method, same way as well. So I counter the category and give it a name, temporary name. So it's showing me the number of categories, also showing me the categories. So I will see it side by side. Let me show you. You'll see, okay, office supplies 288, technology 104, furniture. So obviously, the category of office supplies are mostly in high demand in South Africa. Okay, maybe they can make it cheaper for them or whatever. They can have much more demand for South Africa, whatever. So that's the, okay, let me deal with dates. Dates can be a bit interesting and tricky. And it's always, company wants to know which year it's been successful or which year a specific product has been in high demand, why has it reduced, what's going on. So timeline here can be useful for a company's growth in the future. So total profit made from the subcategory paper. So wait 1 second, let me show you again. So where am I? Where was I? Okay, I'm here. Subcategory, you have furnishings, binders, arts, paper here. Basically, category, subcategory, Under furniture, you have chair, whatever table. Under office supplies, you have paper, binding, stapler. So I want to know, okay, what which all the profits made from subcategory of paper for the year of 2012 alone. Let's see. I might even compare it to 2013 as well, but let's see. So basically, all profits made. Select some profits. The profits from the table. What's first off? Specific for the subcategory of paper. First of all, let me start easy first. This one is just going to show you the this is all the profit made for subcategory of paper in the entire data set. Let me now filter it to show me only this year. So let me extend the filter, and order date basically specifies the year. Okay. So remember we talked about an and or earlier. And basically tightens the filter. So I want to get this, and I want to get that as well. I want to get the sum of profits for this subcategory specifically with the and during this timeline. And order date. You know, normally when you're using where, you usually use equals to where country equals South Africa, where country equals to whatever, blah blah blah. Order date is quite different. You can also use equals to, but sometimes if you're trying to find a timeline, you have to use between this year and that year, between that year and this year. Okay. You can just say, let me try this one, see if it works. Between 2012 and 20. Sorry, 1 second. 2012 and 2013, for example. Let me see. Will it go? Okay, so it has gone. So let me rename this column jobs. I don't like waste it there. Let me rename it. I don't like to see no column name. It's always not really neat, not professional. I'll rename it and I'll also run it up. That's what I did here, as you can see. Okay, same thing. Let me just, so I've rounded it up here to 0 and I've renamed it total profits. So you won't be confused, and someone else who is reading your query won't be confused too. It's always good to rename. So I've renamed it. Now this is the total profit. This is basically the question I was asking. Total profit made from the subcategory of paper for the year of 2012. Let me explain this one. This is between from 1st January 2012 to December, obviously. To specify it. So that's it. So that's the way you handle dates. Always use that between and or if you just want to say, okay, show me, the sum profits, sorry, the total profits of the subcategory of paper after 2012. So that will be other dates after 2012. I use greater than. Even works. Let me see. I think that's what I usually use. And that's it. So after the year 2012, before the year 2012, all the profits made for is this. So these are very important tools you need to know. Obviously, with practice, you get the gist. And when you do project work with this, makes you stronger and faster with querying these analysis. Okay. So this is really too much for you guys. Any questions, any concerns, any question at all? Any
Hello.
Yes, please.
Please, if you don't mind, from the popcorn data that we used, right?
Sorry?
From the popcorn data that we
Yeah,
used. If, for instance, we want to know the null values in that producer to column, how would you write the query?
So popcorn data. Okay, bro. They want to find the null values for which column?
There are null values in that producer to column. So if you want to pick it out.
I think I did it in my analysis. How did I want to say? I was checking for null values and getting rid of them. What was my syntax? Okay, this is how I did it. So select. You can select everything. You can also specify. Select producers. Popcorn. Where
producers too, actually. There is
sorry. So basically, it only show me this column, because that's what I'm concerned about. Where this column is null.
Oh
no, I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Because I used is equal to.
Oh, I'm using asterisk when I'm already specified column. So this is it to show you all the null values here.
Okay, you use is null and not equal to null, right?
Is null, is not null.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you can also, by the way, if you say it's null, you come here. 623 rows are null. Okay. Anybody else? Any questions? It's too much. Let's just ask questions from now on. Any question? Any complaint? Anything you want me to go over? Count this thing. Select, order by, group by, sum, average, minimum, maximum. Favor, any question? Adiola, Folari, Tohib. Any question, guys? Femi, Toby, Patrick. Favor, those are confused. Ask question. Toby, Bola, Odua, Toby, Tola. Questions, please, guys. I've basically showed you data analysis process, how to analyze data, how to get what you're asking for. If you've gotten it, if you want to visualize it in Excel, come here. Maybe I should do more of this stuff.
Hello.
Yeah, go on.
I just tried to use count now.
Okay.
For the that you should count the number of nulls.
So instead of doing that, it will automatically show you here. So where was I said? So if you come and say, okay, select producers 2 from popcorn from this table, where producers 2 is null. This is the visual answer. This is the numerical answer. 623 rows are null. Can you see it?
Yeah.
623 rows are null. So you can see from there. And I think if you want to remove it with, how do I do it here? Let me see how I did it. Oh yeah. Alter table delete from superstore where right is null. So basically, this is how I deleted all the null values because I didn't need them. That's the syntax. Okay. So here you can alter, delete, insert, pretty much like Excel, in SQL as well. Wait, let me try something. Where is that popcorn file? Select pop 19 from Let me see. No, top 100. Let me see. You get top 500. Trying to look for. Ugh, can't find it. I've cleaned it very well, so there's nothing else to clean here. Everything is just be straightforward. So, I mean, you can also clean with SQL. You can also clean, you can also edit, save changes. You can also, and when you're done, I think you can export your file out and save it. It's another, it's not as easy as if you're using Excel to save and, sorry, to export and import. It's a bit process. Anyone, any question? Ask questions, please. Ask question. Is anything? Wait, do you guys understood or rather understand this process as I was taking you guys through? Like how to find the count unique product, total sales for a specific country, total sales for a specific state, average sales, most orders per country, per state, most preferred shipping method. Do you guys understood how I got from here to there by virtue of the syntax, by virtue of the functions I used? Do you guys get it? Adeola, Favor, Toby, Polari, you guys get it? Do you know what assignment you guys have now? I don't even know has dropped one for you guys. Did I have it? 1 second. I have some business questions somewhere. My syntax. What's this? Process.
This SQL. It's okay.
Valerie, are you good? Are you getting there? Are you there?
I'll get there eventually.
To be honest, it's not difficult. It's just
I agree with you. It's just that whole popularizing with it. Just I'll get there. Get there. It's fine. I will just thank God most all these sessions are being recorded and everything. And
yes, it's recorded.
Just go back and the resource and also the resources that you guys have provided.
Yes.
Just keep doing and yeah.
Hello.
Yes, please go on. Who is pinching to me? Florence, somebody's asking a question. Yes, what's it called? Mommy, go on.
I just tried.
Yes.
I tried saying count.
Did you say count?
Yes.
Okay.
Count the number of producers. Yeah.
Okay.
Then select the column genre as well.
Yeah.
From popcorn, where the producers too is not null.
Wait, share your screen. Let me share your screen. Can you share your screen?
No, I can't share my screen. I'm using a different I'm using a different system for.
Okay, that's fine. Take me through what you're trying to solve. Take me through what you're trying to solve.
So I'm trying to select the values in the producer 2 columns that are not null, and I want it to be ordered by the genre colon as well.
Okay, so now we select producer 2.
Yes. Comma the genre.
Okay. Yeah.
The genre from the table.
Sorry. Yeah.
On the table where producers 2 is not null. Okay. I now used order by genre. I think I'm wrong, Abby.
Let me see. Let's try from here first. Okay, shows you the general and producers 2 that are not null, obviously.
Okay,
You know, order by what?
I now said order by genre. I didn't need to put that order by genre, right?
Oh, we can. Order by basically to order it according to.
Because when I included order by genre, the error says genre is invalid in select list because it is not contained in either an aggregate function or a group by clause. That's what I want you to explain. Like it says.
See now, I just did it. Order by basically arranges it in alphabetical order. Action.
Give me that error.
Action. That's what order by is there for. Arranges it. What is the highest to lowest, whatever, you know. Wait, what are you trying to solve? What are you trying to get to?
I'm just trying to get the logic behind, how you write your queries.
Okay, just
develop what it is you want to fish out and just fish it out. But in SQL, when you want to write queries, there is. Do I see there is an order to it?
Yes, there's an order to it. Some of them. For example, this order by cannot come. Cannot come before where.
Yeah.
It won't work.
But I'm doing the same thing you are doing, and I'm getting an error.
Let me have to think queries, for example. Now this is the proper one. This is the improper one. Copy. Automatically it show you red line. See. Don't go.
I don't know. I did it the way you did it too, and it's showing me error.
Check and see if you have comma here. Check and see this not null is correctly spelled, no space. Check all those things, because if it's the same way you did it as mine, it will go. No checking. Just check for little things. Also check if the names are proper here. All those little things might.
Okay.
So I can share her screen quickly. Let me have a look.
I found out my mistake.
Okay, you found it out. So is it working now?
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Olabide, have you given them the assignment for this class? Because
no, I haven't. But I think you should curate it based off of what you guys did today.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably give them yeah, that's fine.
Just everything that is left in the curriculum, just see if you can, because I think last week's on sort of last week on had a lot of things, more than half of the roadmap stuff in it. So if you can just do what you guys did today and then see if there's anything left out from the roadmap.
Okay, okay. That's fine. Let me check and see. 1 second. We've covered. Let me see.
Hello.
Yes, go on, please.
He's looking for dirty data sets is something else. So. Like it's proving to be a challenge.
So the data set you have now is
already. Hello, guys. Am I alone?
No, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
No, like I'm referring to everyone else in the group.
They're probably.
I'm alone. Okay.
You are not alone, no.
Are you also having issue finding the data sets for your project work? Or
like that's you.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
having data sets, but dirty.
You know, usually how I even found, or is it how I even find these popcorn data sets? It was really dirty. It was. I came to Cargo. I knew what I wanted to find. Looking for data sets from movies. I just type movies here, whatever. Type movies. Came here. I think it was the first one I chose or something. But I observe and see. Obviously, I'll check and see the size. If it's big, it means there's something there. If it's small like this, nothing is there. All those things. I think I click this one. So whatever. You know, then obviously this description. I'll go through it. You can see it has 4,500 records of movies. Blah blah blah. The contents. Go through it. And here, let me see. There's a place that it will show you how many columns are there, how many rows, all those things. It's even here, so these are the amount of sheets. Sorry, amount of, because it's in a folder right now. So amount of the documents in the folder is here. So these are the columns there. Now, you can see on the face of it that it's 30. This is the, how do I put it? This is like the rows. You can see it's like it just scraped from the internet and pasted here. So it's still dirty. But let me show you so you know what I'm talking about. So when I downloaded it, let me see, what's the name of this? Pulling my downloads file. But when I downloaded it, okay, archive. So I just want to show you how dirty it can be, or also identifying it. Where is this thing now? Probably now. Okay, it's here. So this is the main data is here. So in most cases, when you download some data, you get several. So you have to arrange it, clean it, use VLOOKUP to put the relevant columns where they're supposed to be. Well, anyway, so now that popcorn I sent you guys, this is the way it was originally. Where is it? This is the way it was. You can see how dirty it is. This is the way it was. It was dirty. It was long. You can see the general column. See how long it is. I had to clean it and get what I want. Get this one, this animation, this one. I had to clean it with text to column. Get this. Remove all the columns I didn't need, blah, blah, blah. So sometimes you can see right off the bat if they are clean or dirty from here or whenever.
Sorry, Hafiz,
Yes.
that general column you just showed now, before you moved, I could see that in some cells,
Yeah.
for one particular maybe movie, I saw more than one genre. They're like animation, comedy,
right.
or whatever. Like, how were you able to pinpoint which genre exactly that should fit into? I think I saw one that had more than one.
No, you're right. It did. The what is it called itself? Is here. Is here.
Yeah. For example, the first one, animation, comedy,
yeah. So what
family.
I picked the first one from here and left the rest here because the first one is like the major one. This one I just, a movie can be action and be comedy and
Yeah.
Exactly. But the main one, as the first one mentioned, I read the description. That's what you said.
Oh,
so
okay. So it was in the description that the main genre is at the first.
You read everything's there. Yeah, it'll be there.
That's what I wanted to get clarification on.
Sorry.
That's what I wanted to get clarification on. How you're able to pinpoint which one is actually the genre it belongs in, if it can exist in more than one genre.
Yeah, you can. But I didn't want to have any confusion. Just use one genre. But yeah, if you come to the content here, you read everything about the content you're downloading.
Okay.
Everything is here, context and everything. So among which sometimes you may not necessarily have the dirtiest data, but like I said to you, you still have to check some things there. Data types, check for spacing, null values, check what else? You may not need all the columns, so take the one you need, remove one you don't need. You get, and document it as you are cleaning it. Very important, so people can see the process of your cleaning or whatever. Okay, so yeah, I don't think.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Still have time. Today is the first day we finished. Okay. Let me see. I've been to count some, delete, create table, auto table, drop table.
Sorry, this SQL.
Yes.
Given how fast it is to analyze.
Yes.
It's just a thought. Would it not be faster to clean data there?
It depends on what you're cleaning, how you're cleaning. If you know that you're only cleaning non-values, like the way Omomi was trying to show me, is faster. Just identify it, then clean it here faster. And also, at the same time, if you have a very large amount of data, you come to SQL. In the Google Data Analytics course I did, the project work they gave us, it was several Excel sheets. Each one Excel sheet had about 500,000 rows. And obviously we had to use it together. So I had to merge it together. At the end, it amounts to 4.8 million rows. Okay. So I knew off the bat I couldn't use Excel to clean it, 20 minutes. So I use SQL to clean it. No, I use R to clean it. The R programming app. I use R to clean it and clean everything about it. So that's another consideration. So it depends on what you're cleaning there, how you're cleaning it. It's something simple. For example, now, if you want to clean, let me show you something. If I want to clean this general column, for example, now. So this is what I'll clean, for example, now. Let me show you, because it may be tricky or even hard to clean it with Excel. Sorry, with SQL. So I want to use text column to clean that general column, for example, now.
Okay.
I'll paste it here. And there's a reason why I'm doing that. I know I want to just get this animation, this first general names here, and leave this rest. So I'll just, I think I'll highlight it, yes. Let's column is here. Delimited. Next. Let me use quotation mark because that's the closest to what I want to separate. So I come to order, quotation mark. You can see automatically it separated it for me. Everyone is in its own column now. Okay.
Yeah.
The reason why I moved this column to a different place that has empty columns on its side is because when I finish with this text column, it will put it in the, what's it called? What do I put it? The residing column next to it. And if there's data to replace data, so I have to have like empty columns next to it. So I'll now come
to your right.
Yes, my right, my left. I'll come here general because it's text. I use text file one, so finish it. You can see now I have a separate column for the first. Give me. I'll name it general quickly. Oops. Name it general. I'll not delete all this one. I don't need them because yeah, dirty things. Then delete this one. I have what I wanted. Less than 1 minute. Copy. No, let me cut it. Okay, and copy is fine. I'll come back to where it was and paste it here. Paste. I have a clean general column, the way you guys saw it on the Excel. Now, I don't know how I'll be able to clean it that fast with SQL. I don't know how. It will be a bit, and I'll still have to export it back. So it'll be a bit, I don't know, it'll be a bit tricky, sure. But here, sometimes Excel can be easier to do. So it depends on what you're trying to clean, how you're trying to clean it. You understand? So that's one of many ways to clean if you're trying to use Excel.
Okay,
project,
thank you.
Go on.
The project you said you did that was on different sheets, it was the same data that was on each sheet, right?
No, it wasn't. Let me show you. It wasn't. It was different. So let me show you. So this is the entire folder I got from that website here. These are the different. So this one is where the main data is. This is where you have the title of the movie, the genre, the release date, the budget, revenue, all these important columns I need. This is where you find them. In credit, that's where you have the actor's name and character of the actor. It's in a different, what's it called, sheet, too, but I need it in this main sheet. So I'll clean it here. Let me show you. So I won't be talking about, I'll be talking in the abstract. But let me show you. So this is a separate Excel file that came with the folder. Too many files. You can see. You can see this is it. This is cast. Cast column involves the character name. See, let me look for it. See, character name James Bond. Name of the actor Pierce Brosnan. Okay, I need this information in my main. I need this here. I need cast one here. I need what's it called? What's this? I need character. Oh no, let me just. I need it in this my main file here. So as you can see, it's not on a separate, on a different data set. Sorry, the data set, yeah. Okay, so I have to clean them separately. Wait. The same way I did with that other one, that general. Let me copy. Let me copy. Then go to a file place because I know what will happen eventually. So I go to a file place, paste it there. Paste it there. Then text the column, delimited, comma. The closest character to it is, wait, where am I? Oh, delimited here. The closest character to it is, yeah, it's quotation mark, as you can see, quotation mark. Where is it, Seth? So character, name of character is here. Then keep going further, you see name of the actor. Now go next, text, where's the text data type? Finish it. Now, what this means is I didn't take it far enough to get to a deserted place. So it's going to put the data in where there's already existing data, probably in the ID column. I'll cancel it. What I'll do now is I'll probably move it further because I'm far away now. That's weird. Wait. I'm far away to walk because from here just to walk. Anyway, let me do it again. So delimited next comma quotation mark is the delimiter. General text finish. If you I'll see okay. I don't know why it's giving me. There's nothing there. It's empty column. It might take a longer time because there's a lot of text in that in each row, so it's a bit much more complex. That's why it's probably taking time. And this is another reason why it might be slower to clean in Excel because of this. Because
one of the reasons why I was curious,
yeah,
if it was similar data sets in it is that when you finish removing the name of the cast now,
Yeah.
Like how are you able to connect it to remaining data sets you have? Like we usually would normally connect tables with IDs. So you didn't do that?
I did it. That's where VLOOKUP comes in, because each sheet has ID that is peculiar to that movie dataset ID. Okay, the movie dataset has its primary key. All the other sheets has the same key, but obviously it's a foreign key. That's the key I'll use to connect any information from the other table to the main table. In this case, I want to move the cast name, the actor's name, the character name to that main table, as you are saying, the clean data. It's VLOOKUP I use, but I don't know, this thing is slowing down. I don't feel sure it could be slowing down terribly. Let me close it first. Close.
So what if in a scenario you have like 3 tables in a file and there is no ID connecting connecting the tables to one another, or that's not possible?
It's not possible. It's just obviously a person who is uploading the file is supposed to have put it there, because otherwise there's not that way because VLOOKUP, the way it works is you need a similar key to connect them. If you don't have that, you can't do it. The best you can do is to copy and paste it. And if, what's it called? It may not be the best way to do it, because you just get, oh, it worked. It worked. But I've deleted it already. So yeah, there's always a key that will connect those things. If not, if you copy and paste it, you might not get accurate data at the end. So now I've separated what I need. Let me delete all these ones. I just dirty, unwanted data. Anyways, this is the process. It can be tedious, can be slow, can be delayed. I don't need this one. That's too loud. It can be slow sometimes. I don't think there's a way to clean or to use text to column to clean the way I'm doing in SQL or Python. I'm just saying, I don't know. To be very sure. Anyway. So delete. It's too slow. Let me name this column. This is the character. Basically, the actor, the character is playing. Right, playing James Bond, all those kind of things. Character 1, for example. It's so slow. And then I'll rename this one quickly. As to 1. Let me try and attempt to use VLOOKUP and then delete this one. Delete. Okay. Okay. Now this is the character 1. This is the ID here. Come to the main data sets, movie data sets. You also have the ID here. Where is it? Here's the ID now. ID, where are you? Here at the end. No, it's probably the beginning. I don't need adults, whatever. I don't need gender. I hope I need the ID. ID is here. I've seen it. I don't need overview. I don't need, okay, I need this one. I don't need poster, relevant to my analysis. I don't need, I need popularity. I need production countries. we don't need spoken languages. Most of the movies are in English, so there's no. I don't need tagline. Okay. Where is this ID now? It's always hiding. Let me just color it so I won't lose it again. Anyway. So this is the ID I will use to bring that character, whatever. Let me say I want it here. Character 1. Let me use XLOOKUP. Lookup values 1. Lookup arrays in a different table. Lookup array is this one. Comma. No. Lookup array is not that one. Let me start again because I know if I move to a different table, it's voila. Let me start again. Okay. Next lookup. Lookup value is this. Comma. Lookup array is the other foreign key in the other table. So credits lookup array is comma. Return array is the value you're returning. So I'm returning character 1. Should I select all? I think so. Oh, I have an issue. What's the issue? Yeah, I can see the issue. Oh, this is the issue. I'm trying to use VLOOKUP on multiple tables. Okay. Give everybody VLOOKUP. The value is this, comma, array is my credit table and credit table, yes. Let me I'm not cleaning it at all yet. There are 6 spaces there. Yeah, but anyway, there are like empty rows. Okay. Column next is 3. Is it 3? 1, 2, 3, 4 is 4. So I brought in the characters. Let me bring in cast. I don't know why XLOOKUP wasn't working. Anyway, in the cast here as well. The same way, we look up. The value is the ID. Table array and tables. Where is he? Oh, he's over here. Ah, crap. It's too far. Let me bring it closer because it's easier and better. Let me bring the cast 1 here closer. Cuts. Let me bring it right here. Right here. Data set is too filled with several columns. Just spread out so it's slower or slow. Paste it here. Okay, let me do the VLOOKUP now. Equals to VLOOKUP, lookup value ID, comma, table array, and then credit. So never mind. category 1. Anyway, comma. The index is 2. It's just the next one. So 1, 2, 2, then false. So I brought in it. So mommy, that is how I brought in the cast and character from the different table here. As long as you have the ID in all the tables, it's easier for you to bring in. Okay. So anybody else, any question? We're about to round up here. It's almost 12 o'clock. Any questions, any comments, any issues? I'll probably type up your assignment and send it after class. Are you guys in class? Tohi, Fodari, Naomi, Adiola, Phoebe, Weavy, Toby, Patrick, sorry. Toby.
Just listening.
I hope the class wasn't like that heavy. I mean, this video is always, you can always go back to watch it. And the website is there. This is a website in case if you have any issues, just come here. You know. And even if you don't see it here, just go to Google. You know, whatever you want to do, come to Google. Oops, okay. Images. Come to Google. Say, oh, I'm trying to alter, trying to update tables in SQL Server. Whatever. To show you how to do it, just click the link here. Or let's say I'm trying to sum, let's say average in SQL Server. You understand it? Show you as detailed as possible, to the point whereby you just have to copy it from here and paste it over there, and then you obviously replace it with your values or your names. Everything is here. Okay. Obviously, you know, it's not ideal to just study everything top to bottom. Just first of all, have your question that you want to solve. Then if you try to go through it, that's where you probably want to come here and say, okay, how can I do this? How can I do that? Have your objective, then know how to get your objective. So guys, in the absence of any question, any confusion about anything, I'll leave you guys to go and rest. I think this is the last SQL class. The next class is Power BI. So now you've learned 2 different tools of data analysis. You've learned Excel, mainly how to clean with Excel, how to clean, how to visualize with pivot table, how to use VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP and pivot table are very important. So just know it and master it. If you go to Indeed or you go to all these websites for job and type VLOOKUP, type pivot table, you see jobs coming. It's really a thing. It's not even a joke. So if you Excel, know how to clean data, know how to use VLOOKUP, how to use pivot table, know how to use it very, very well, you know. And SQL is data analysis. That's where you analyze data, also just find data online, learn how to clean it, learn how to import it with SQL, how to basically, find or give yourself some questions to answer it in a precise manner, step-by-step process. When you're done, publish it on Medium, publish 1, publish 2, publish 3, really good. Put it in your CV, you have ammo ready for job applications. And this, when you apply it, you actually look through your portfolio. You look through it. Because obviously, if as a data analysis, you don't have work experience, that portfolio is an experience of its own. Basically, to some extent, replaces work experience. To some extent, not fully, because to be honest, work experience is still important, because you get to work within a company, how they use, because you'll be surprised how some company even use VLOOKUP, how they use pivot table, like you'll be surprised. So yeah, work experience has, but at the same time, if you don't have work experience, you can always, as much as you can, just try and practice what you know, as much as possible. So anyway, in the absence of questions or any whatever, I'll call it a day. It was nice teaching you guys SQL. And if you have any question after class, post it in a group, message me. Any question whatsoever. Okay. So guys, have a good day. Yeah, see, have a good day for Larry. Have a good day, Mommy, Deola, Favor. Have a good day, guys.